morning, interwebs. You're probably at a very strange angle because I have you on my tripod, like wedged between the cedar chest and the bed, but I wanted to drink my coffee while I talk to you, so I guess you get the funny angle or you get nothing at all, right? So I am in California, at my parents' house. I'm currently sitting in the guest bedroom. My mom is napping on the couch, and my aunt is out walking my parents' dog. My aunt is currently visiting from Hawaii. By visiting, I mean staying for months at a time. To help and stuff, and just to generally visit. And my dad, I think he's out doing yard work or something. I don't know. He's outside. So I thought I had a moment to say hello. I made breakfast this morning because my mom asked me to make cheesy grits and eggs, so I did that. And then I've been cleaning their stove. That's about it this morning. Cheesy grits were all right. So I find going to visit people an interesting time to take into account how and why you do things the way you do in your own home. And not at all in like a judgy way, because everybody does things differently for good reason. I think it almost makes me more confident in the reasons and ways that I do things. Like when you're cooking something and you're like, I guess I really do like making this better in this size pan, or using this kind of pan, or this kind of spoon, or whatever. Like it just reminds you why you do the things you do, because so many of the things we do purely out of habit, and because we're just in the rut, it's like, well, this is how I do it. Why? Because it's how it's done. So it's interesting to do it with different equipment, and it's also nice to do it like be at my parents' house. It's not completely unfamiliar equipment. You know, I've been out of their house for like 15 years. And the house that we're at, I've actually never lived in. They moved here after I graduated from high school when I was in college. We owned this house when I was in high school, but they like didn't live in it or anything. So, yeah, it's not like this is home to me. This is my parents' house. But it's my parents' house that holds a lot of the things that were contained in the home that was my childhood home. You know what I mean? So it's an interesting mix of things. I don't know what I'm going to do today. I think I'm going to work. I started a cardigan last night. Probably work on that. Work on my sock. Mostly because my parents are like super interested now to see how a sock happens. I'm through the foot and the gusset, and I'm working on the heel flap. So I'm sure that will be a fun and interesting thing for them to see. So I'll work on that. We'll see what I get done today. Basically, we're just going to be sitting around. Basically, what I'm going to do the whole time I'm here. So it's just a matter of what I'm going to do while I'm sitting around. I might go and catch up on some YouTube, because I have my laptop, so since everybody's just kind of resting around me, I can like put on my headphones and not be completely antisocial, because watching Animal Planet dog whatever is not my thing. I think their dog knows that I'm not a fan of dogs, because Oi basically just avoids me. But it is also funny because it means he does not listen to me. Like last night I was trying to help him. I wanted to let him out so he could go to the bathroom, and he would not for the life of him follow me, because I think he just is like, nope, not having you. I'm like, okay, I don't really want anything to do with you either. That's fine. So we'll see how that turns out. Okay, off I go to, I don't know, drink this coffee for sure. That's number one. And find something to occupy myself. It's 2:05, just got back from grocery shopping with my auntie, and we went by Starbucks, and I got a grande butterscotch frappuccino, which is kind of a treat thing that I get when I come here, because again, my mom got another Starbucks gift card. She gets these from people like all the time, and she does not like Starbucks, and I do. No, I do only because I don't have them regularly. I think they're a big fat waste of money, but when it's free money, then, you know, why not? So, tasty. And I put up a vlog this morning. There'll be another one coming up tonight, and I think I'm caught up. And yeah, just kind of been hanging out. Oh, I've been working on my cardigan, which I was using mill end yarn. I thought this was an odd batch of mill end. Yeah, the reason it's a mill end is because clearly something went wrong with the skeiner at the factory. So the yarn is fine. It's just skeined up really weird. So I'd gotten like 3 inches into the cardigan, and yeah, I had to cut the yarn because it was just easier, and I'll just weave in the ends. And I'm now hand balling everything before I get going any further, because I can't even work with what's there as is. But I think there's actually more yarn in that ball than I thought, now that I'm like messing with it. So we'll see how that all turns out. But you know, I guess you get what you pay for, right? And I paid very, very little for those mill ends. I think that is another batch of the stuff that I got for like $4 a bag. Plus I had another discount on top. So like, I think they were like $3.50 for the bag. So if I can make the majority, if not the entirety of a cardigan for under $5, I won't complain too loudly. I will just quietly sit and roll my little balls of yarn. So, okay, I'm off to drink my Starbucks, go do some more balling of yarn, and hang out. My mom's napping again while we were out, and I'm guessing my auntie's going to be doing that shortly too. Maybe I'll take a nap this afternoon. I'm not tired yet. Steve and the kids went bowling this morning, so they've been sending me updates of that. So that sounds like fun. I'm sad I missed it. Oh, at Halloween, we went to, or not, well, I guess it was the same thing this year. We went to Black Squirrel Night, the like dance thing my daughter had. There's a large tractor manufacturer, and they do like trailers and all sorts of things. They're a big international company that happens to be located in like the next county over from us. And so they gave out, for like their trick-or-treat things, they gave out really nice like reusable shopping bags. And then inside each one there was, and those were to each of the kids, like to go trick-or-treating with. And then inside each one there was a certificate for free bowling and free shoes at the bowling alley, which is owned by another member of their family in town. So that was kind of a cool thing the kids got, and they expire at the end of January, and we hadn't gone yet, so they decided to go today. I missed out, but that's okay. I got to see fun pictures, so. Okay, to go wind yarn. Well, it is 11:30 and I'm going to go to bed. I know it's early for me, but I'm tired and there's really nothing else to do tonight. Plus, I need to get up early tomorrow because I'm making biscuits and gravy and potentially some other things in the morning. So, yep, guess that's where I'm at. And I remember to say goodnight. Well, I remembered last night that I didn't say goodnight, but I was already in bed and I was not getting back out to go put the camera and everything where I could do this. So, tonight, however, I'm making it a point to say goodnight before I go to sleep. So, nighty-night.